Hi there. Welcome to this short presentation on the MLitt in Modernities at the University of Glasgow. My name is Dr. Sophie Vlachos. I'm a lecturer in post-1900 literature, and I'm also the convener for the Modernities programme. We're situated in the School of Critical Studies, which is in the College of Arts and Humanities at Glasgow. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the programme, what we offer, the structure, how you'd go about applying, and the wider academic environment at Glasgow, and to give you some further information if you're interested in applying. So in summary, Modernities provides the opportunity for the advanced study of literary modernism and its legacies within the postmodern era and the contemporary. And we study key texts and concepts which have shaped our understanding of literature and of culture more generally across these rapidly evolving periods. We approach them sometimes through thematic configurations, ideas of mass culture, war, empire, language, gender, race, and climate. And throughout, we seek to study these texts as they relate to developments within other cultural practices, so film, theatre, visual arts. There's a certain intermedial element to the way we study literature, therefore. So why choose the MLitt in Modernities at Glasgow? Well, it's a world-leading MLitt programme dedicated to literary modernism, to its politics, its theory, and enduring influence today. It's a highly successful programme and it's been running since 2005. It's taught by an internationally recognised team of experts who are widely published in the fields of modernist studies, literary theory, and contemporary literature. And we place unique emphasis upon the contemporary significance of modernism, the works we associate with modernism, the discourses of modernity and modernism as they relate to contemporary concerns. So issues of gender, climate, decolonisation, neo-imperialism, for instance. In terms of the course structure, it's divided between 60 credits of compulsory taught courses, 60 credits of option courses. These are special topics and they are research led by experts in those designated areas. And you have 60 credits of dissertation, which is obviously the self-led substantive piece of research that is undertaken after the taught components of the programme. So the three optional courses, we have a wide range of options. They do change slightly from year to year, but you will be able to select from that roster of options, three courses which you feel fit your interests and your objectives. So in the first semester, you would be undertaking a compulsory core course in modernities called Modernity 1, which focuses very much upon the advent of the avant-garde, literary modernism, broadly from about the 1890s through to the mid-20th century. That's a loose configuration. And it stops with what this kind of subcategory called late modernism in the kind of 40s, 50s. You'd also undertake in this semester a research training course, again, a compulsory taught component, which is focused very much upon helping you to develop your research skills, your capacity for independent research, for the dissertation, for potential future research. And we really focus upon developing your awareness of your skills, your transferable skills, your professional skills, your skills that set you up for employment as well. So professionalisation and employability are a strong component of the research training course. You'd also undertake one option course, one special topic in semester one. Courses that run sometimes this semester are courses on Virginia Woolf, African modernities, modernist sexualities, and we do have a number of others. And as I say, they change and modify from year to year. In your second semester, you would take the second core course, And the core courses have a broadly chronological structure. So we'd be picking up with late modernism again from about the 1945 onwards, through to the high point of literary postmodernism in the 80s, the 90s, and of course, contemporary developments in the post-2000 era. And these chronological literary emphases are also theoretical and broader cultural emphases as well. In the second semester, you would take two special topics of your choosing, illustrative courses that sometimes run, a course on the contemporary novel called The Novel Now, and another course called The Mind of Contemporary Fiction. And as I say, there are also lots of other courses. April to September time is when you would undertake your dissertation. You get allocated a dedicated supervisor with research expertise, if not identical to what you're undertaking, the research you're undertaking, certainly within the ambit of your research, and they will be able to offer you specialist advice to help you develop your own independent area of research. And you tend to meet with your supervisor about 3 to 4 times over the course of that period from April to September. We also offer in around May time a dissertation symposium where you get together with other students on your programme and present a brief summary of what you think you're going to be studying, and you have some kind of peer-to-peer discussion about obstacles you might encounter, areas that might be of interest to you. So to think about the learning environment and the resources we have to offer you here at Glasgow, well, we have a world-leading library with special collections, unique archives relating to the modernist period and to the contemporary. We have a really lively research culture, which we're very keen to uphold and to keep going with visiting speakers and other kinds of academic events, opportunities, workshops, and a large postgraduate community whom we encourage to actively participate within our academic environment. On the Modernities programme, our students enjoy a strong cohort identity. They usually make good friends with one another and work together as a group, have their own social events. And there are plenty of opportunities for our students to make friends across the PGT cohort within the subject, and to explore Glasgow, which is a really fantastic city with a really rich international, outward-looking history and a strong modernist history. So it's a good place to be thinking about the period. We also offer on the Modernities MLitt a unique opportunity to go on a field trip as part of the programme to the National Library of Scotland and the Scottish Gallery of Modern Art in Edinburgh. And we enjoy privileged access to some of their modernist holdings. We often see personal artefacts from Alistair Gray, Muriel Spark, first editions of the Blast Manifesto, for instance. And we benefit from curated, personalised presentations from experts, from curators at these institutions. So it's a really nice day out for everybody on the programme. Thinking about where an MLitt in Modernities might lead you and how it might connect you, prepare you for the world beyond learning and the university. So there's usually a very international cohort which offers opportunities for making broader connections. We've had, regularly have in fact, students from India, China, North America. We've had students from Canada, Norway, Switzerland, Nigeria, Spain, and other countries. And our students have progressed to both UK-based and international careers in pathways such as publishing, online media, museum curation, librarianship, heritage work, local government, academia, fiction writing, journalism, and advertising, and other pathways. But that's to illustrate to you the kind of terrain into which our alumni have progressed. So if you were to apply, the requirements are a 2-1 honours degree from a UK institution, or if it's a non-UK institution, then the equivalent to a 2-1 honours degree or above. And this degree could obviously be in English literature, national literatures like American, Irish, any others, in fact, as well as CompLit. There are a range of other subject areas which would also be relevant to the study of modernities, history of art, philosophy, a degree in modern language, film and television, or theatre, for instance. And these are just examples. There will be many other relevant degree topics. And if you weren't sure whether your degree topic was relevant, you could always get in contact with me. What you would need to do in order to apply, we have an online application portal, and you would need to provide a short statement of around 500 words outlining why you're interested in the programme, why you think it's the programme for you. And you'd need to provide a sample of written work in English of about 3,000 words. The content doesn't have to be directly related to what you'd be studying on the MLitt with us, but what it should do is just demonstrate your potential to engage at postgraduate level literary studies. So if your prior qualifications aren't in literature, you're not even sure if they are relevant to the study of modernist literature, that would not matter if you could, in your sample piece of writing, illustrate that you are in a position to take on that further study of literature at this advanced level. And as I say, if you were under any doubt about that, I'd be very happy to have a quick email correspondence with you about suitability. So you would need to provide some further supporting documents. All those documents can be found on the full information about applying at this link here on the website. As I say, I would be happy to take any further questions if you'd like to email me. My name, as I said at the beginning, is Sophie Vlachos. You can find my email address on the web pages for the university, and you will see my name at the beginning of the presentation, and I'd be happy to take any questions from you. You can also find out more about life at the University of Glasgow and studying within the College of Arts and Humanities by following us on social media. And you can also listen to the Stories from Glasgow podcast, which has students, postgraduates, talking about their time studying with us. So I hope that's been of some interest and some help to you. Please don't hesitate to get in contact with me if you have any more questions. Thanks very much.